Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Tyrunt from Pokemon. Let's get started on the left side of our page with the eye. So I'm going to start on the inside edge of the eyelid. I'm going to curve up and then out towards the right. Now let's draw the bottom part of the eye. From the inside we're going to step up to create an overlap. We're going to curve down. Now we're just going to pull this up underneath the eyelid at the top. Let's trace this out on the inside. So we're going to step in, leave an even space gap all the way around. Now we're just going to fill that all in black. In the front of the eye, we're going to draw a small oval for the pupil. Starting from the top, we'll just work our way around. Now I'm going to draw an even smaller oval on the inside. And we're going to color the outside area in black. Now we're going to move over towards the left side and draw on the top edge of the beak. So we start on the left side, we're going to curve down and up on the right side. From here I'm going to draw a short little hook coming down and then in. From the front, we're going to curve the front of the beak coming down towards the tip. We're going to go out and we're just going to pull that down towards the bottom. From the tip of the beak, we're going to work our way up towards the corner of the mouth. So start down here, we're going to curve up and out towards the right. We're going to stop right here and layer a tooth on top. So we step up, curve down over that line, then in, and we curve in the opposite direction, going up towards the eye. Now let's continue this curve in behind the tooth with a short line that comes across. Now from here we're going to go all the way up towards the corner of the mouth, just underneath the eye, going up. From this point we're going to work our way down towards the chin. So let's start with the jaw first. From here we're going to curve out towards the right, and then we're just going to pull that in. Let's do another curve. We're going to come down towards the bottom of the chin. Going down and then hooking that over towards the left. Now we're going to curve up underneath the beak. We want to create a little overlap on the end. Now we're going to add a hook for the nostril right at the front here. We're going to curve down towards the left. Now going back towards the top of the beak, we're going to curve the top of the head. We're going to step in, curve in, and then up. We want to create a point in the center of the forehead. So from here we're going to come straight down. Now we're going to curve up towards the first horn, going across to the right, and then up. Let's layer in the first horn. From here, we're going to go straight up towards the tip of the horn. Now we're going to curve it back down towards this line. Now from this point, we're going to draw the second horn. From here, we're going to curve down, and then up. Let's draw that same horn in the back. We're going to start with a straight line going up, and then we're going to curve this down towards this line. Now let's take this point at the bottom of the horn. We're going to curve down and up in behind the front horn. We're going to take this point, just work our way down towards the top of the jaw. Going down, then up. I'm going to curve this back in again, and then down towards the corner of the jaw. Now we're going to tuck the neck in behind the head. So in between this curve here, we're going to curve up, in behind the horn. We're going to continue around the side of the head, come around. I'm just going to pull that into right about here. We're going to go straight across in behind the jaw. Now we're going to add the spiky color around the neck. So we start up here, go with a straight angled line going up. Now I'm going to curve it back down, curving towards the neck. Now I'm going to curve it back out. We're going to aim this one outwards, going up and out. Now we're going to curve in the opposite direction, coming down and then over towards the left. Let's add another point. Curving out. I'm going to pull this down and then in towards the neck. We're going to add a small point down here with a straight line. We'll angle that back in. And we're going to add one more point along the bottom. Curve down and then over towards the left. And we'll curve in the opposite direction underneath the neck. Now right underneath the collar, I'm going to add the first arm. So about halfway along this curve, I'm going to come down, then over towards the tip of the finger. I'm going to curve that back up. Now we're going to come down with a straight line. I'm going to curve the back of the arm going up. So we're going to taper the arm so it gets a little bit narrower as we come up towards the top. Now let's separate out the claws. On this finger we're going to draw a curve. Same thing with the second finger. I'm going to push the thigh up against this arm. So it's almost like a large oval with an open space at the top and the bottom. So let's start up here, curve around into the arm. I'm going to pull that down and over towards the right side. Now again, I'm going to leave a gap up here in the bottom. So we step over, curving the opposite direction, going around, and then pulling that in, aiming towards that point. We're going to add 2 ridges on the thigh here. Starting on the left, we're going to curve down, back up. We come down with a straight line. Now we're going to duplicate that down below, starting on the left, and then coming straight down. Now let's draw on the rest of the leg. From the front, we're going to step over, we're going to angle down and out toward the left. On the back, we're going to go up, go straight across towards the heel. Now I'm going to curve it in and then down. Let's draw on the toes. So from this point, we're going to curve out towards the left and then hook it down towards the first claw. On the right side, we're going to go in the opposite direction, curving out and then down. Back over on the left side, I'm going to curve in the opposite direction, coming down and then up to here. We're going to layer in the second toe. Step up, curve over that line, and then down. Now we're going to curve again in the opposite direction, going out towards the right. We're going to step down, curve in the opposite direction over towards the tip of the third toe. Now let's separate out the claws with a curve. Starting from the top, curve in, then down. On the right side, we're going to go in the opposite direction. And then from the center, we're going to go up and then down. Now we're going to tuck the tummy in underneath the arm and the leg. So let's start where the chin meets the neck. Curve down, in behind the first finger, go in between, and then in behind the thigh. Now let's draw on the back leg. We're going to start with that front part of the leg here, underneath the belly. We're going to come down with an angled line. We're going to go back and draw on the back side of the leg. So a straight angled line coming down. Let's go back to the front, curve the first toe, going across and then down. We're going to go straight across with a short line. Now we're going to layer the second toe on top. So we're going to move back, curve over that line, and then down. Now I'm going to curve in the opposite direction, curving down and then up. Let's layer the third toe. We're going to step back again, curve over, and then down. Now we're going to pull that back up, again in the opposite direction, going up, sort of aiming towards that point. Now right here, we're going to add 1 point, going across with a straight line. We'll connect these 2 points with a straight angled line. Let's separate out the toes, starting with the one in the back, curve in and down. The second toe, we're going to move over, curving down, and then the third toe will move up, curving across. Now let's move up and draw on the back. So on the inside edge of the spike, we're going to curve up and over towards the right. We're going to round this out and pull this down towards the back. Coming down, aiming towards the thigh. From this point, we're going to step up, curve across, and then up towards the tip of the tail. Now I'm going to taper this back in behind the thigh. Coming down, and pulling that in. We're going to add 1 more spike on the back. So right up here, we're going to curve up and over. Then from the top, we're going to curve in the opposite direction towards the top of the tail. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Tyrunt from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.